Just find a guy that's going to love you, respect you, treat you well, do things little, big, just listen, not solve all your problems, but be there to have a shoulder to cry on, like Abby said in the song. So, hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country. I'm doing a gift request from none other than Montauk Ed. Ed, thank you, my friend. Shout out to you. This is Abby Anderson doing her song Daddy. And I'm like, oh, great. When Ed makes a request like that, I'm likely in for it. Because I'm a sap. I mean, I make no apologies for that, mostly. Maybe I should apologize, but I don't know. I like living life to the fullest in all different ways. And so that's like, I'm a dude, but I still feel things. So let's see what Daddy is all about. All right. Here we, Jesus, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Is it a song of gratitude?
Daddy, I came here today 'cause I think I might have found the one.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I'm head over heels in love, and I bet I can tell you what you're thinking of. Yeah, you're wondering how I know he's it. Well, my whole life I had a dad who showed me what a real man is.
Oh yeah.
'Cause Daddy, he loves me just like you do. He treats me like a queen, just like you do. He's my shoulder to cry on, he's my best friend. Oh, and Daddy, he loves me just like you.
This is so beautiful. I'm kind of living part of this right now. I won't tell you which part of my life is like this, but I am relating to this on a very deep level. Of course, Ed, you've done it again.
You respect Mama, and he respects me. You always keep your word. You're always honest, and so is he. Just like you, Dad, he's forgiven and he knows my worth.
Yeah.
Loves me for who I am. He's everything you believe I deserve. 'Cause Daddy, he loves me.
I love her voice.
He treats me like a queen, just like you do. He's my shoulder to cry on, he's my best friend. Oh, and Daddy, he loves me just like you.
Girls want if their daddies love them.
Oh, come on now, Daddy, can't you see? Through all your actions, you've taught me everything I want my husband to be. Daddy, he loves me just like you do. He treats me like a queen, just like you do. He's my shoulder to cry on, he's my best friend. Oh, and Daddy, he loves me just like you. Oh, and Daddy, he loves me just like you. Just like you.
There's so much, I could say about this song. First, I'll start with her. Her voice and the way she sang that was so perfect for this because she had a youthful quality to herself in this, but a maturity, a recognition of where her relationships stood. Any girl that loves her father like this, I look and it's such a beautiful thing to me, because that means, like she even said it in the song, with not these words, but he modeled everything. He showed her what a man's supposed to be. And that's exactly men, where in society today, without going too broad, just demonstrate that to your own kids, what a man does. He's not going to be perfect. If you do something wrong, cop to it. Even tell your kids, apologize, whatever. I know, for instance, the girl across the street, she's like 32 or something. The woman across the street, her father passed a few years ago. And I do this anyway with young ones. Even when I ran the dance studio with my now ex-wife, when I was in there for 20 years, I was actively involved in that studio. I was in that lobby at the desk on the business and customer relations side of things. I took it very seriously how I comported myself, not only to have the trust of the parents, but so that the girls could also see what a man, in my estimation, what a man is. He's thoughtful, respectful, he listens, he doesn't rubber stamp what they say, he understands their emotions, because believe me, there was crying and craziness that went on in any environment like that. If I ran a basketball school, it would have been different. We guys handle things differently. I'll be breaking fights up. But I still, her name's Jackie, she lives across the street, and she moved in about 2 years ago, and I go over and I take the trash out. I want to beat her to it. And when the garbage men come and they do the recycling and they leave the big bins there, I take them and put them back. And it's a simple little thing, but I let her know. She didn't have a boyfriend at the time. She does now. I'm like, the boy, he takes the trash out. You get it? He takes the trash out. And simple things like that. And you make sure he holds the door for you too. If he doesn't know to, make sure he holds the door. Of course you can open your own door. It's not about whether you have the physical strength. It's about him paying attention to you. I'm old school like that, right? But this is so beautiful, the way she loves her dad, but she found a guy who loves her the same way. But that's the imprint that gets left on us. In one sense, if our father set the bar so absurdly low, it makes it easier to find somebody. But we're not going to get treated as well. Like, you want to have standards. You want to have those things that you expect. Because it will make things go better. And I don't mean in a princessy, I'm all of that type of way. And that's another thing I liked about what she communicated in her humanity. It wasn't that I'm all of that. It's that you showed me, Daddy, what a man is, and I found one. You're so proud of me, and he's going to be good for me, and I'm happy every which way you look at it. I didn't settle for a guy who wasn't going to treat me less than what I saw a man ought to be. And for you women out there, that can be brutal. Because you got to go through generally a bunch, not always, but generally speaking, a bunch of guys before you find one that will actually treat you a certain way. Each relationship shows you what doesn't work, what you don't want. Of course, they break up for reasons, right? But I don't know. Just find a guy that's going to love you, respect you, treat you well, do things, little, big, just listen, not solve all your problems, but be there to have a shoulder to cry on, like Abby said in the song. So. Oh, Jesus. Of course. Ed, look at me going off like that. You love doing this to me. It's got to be fun knowing that you can do that to somebody. Oh, my. All right, I'm going to rate this song. I got to rate this song. Man, there's somebody I know. I can relate to this extremely well. On Heart Alone, and her singing, and I don't mean classically or technically, but she has a nice voice, but just what she communicated, it was so appropriate for this song that the number that popped into my head was a 9.2. I just love the content of it. I love it. And the fact that I can relate to it on a very personal level right now is incredible. So Woo! Montauk Ed did it again, man. I gotta go catch my breath and reload. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.